Hey everyone, all the ambition, welcome back to a brand new reaction video. Today we've got Dax. It's been a while. I think we did, our last Dax video was, I want to say, what do you think it was?
Revelation?
Book of Revelation?
Or God?
Child of God?
Child of God.
It might have been Child of God. We actually recorded this video. He's already heard the song a long time ago. It's been a while. He doesn't remember much from it. I accidentally deleted that video before I could upload it, so it never got uploaded. But we're back here today. We're gonna do it again. But it's basically like
it's a second reaction.
Second reaction, but it's basically like he's never heard it before because it's been a long time. He's only listened to it the one time. But this is one of my personal favorite songs he's ever put out, and it's so good. It just compares to real life, and he released this song after coming back from a really long break because he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do, and he was like in a bad place in his life. So he came out with this song after a while, and from then he's just been putting out bangers all the time. So
I definitely like his religious stuff. And I think we did both the Jokers.
We did Joker and Joker Returns, and we did Why So Serious. Remember that? Yeah.
So I've enjoyed him. I like the theatrics of his videos. The drama, the cinematic. It's like watching a short movie.
Especially this one.
Yeah, so I enjoy that. This is kind of what I like Dax for. He's hard to understand for me because he's way faster.
This one's slower than his usual song.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily the speed of the song, it's the speed at which he talks. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how slow his song is. He's still talking pretty fast. And so I just can't keep up.
Yeah, and I watched, I've been on this kind of Gotham hinge where I've been listening to this song a lot lately, and I watched some reaction videos of it, and one reactor had Dax next to him reacting to it with him, which was really cool. And if you ever watch Dax as not like as his videos, but like as an actual just person, like just there, he's a really cool guy. And he just seems so nice and
I know I could hang out with Dax.
He seems awesome, man.
And Nova, and I could have a beer with him.
So,
right. I could have a beer. He could.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Here we go.
Let's roll it.
3, 2, 1. How badly do you want to be famous, Dad?
I don't want famous.
Because I know that's not really going to apply to you, but right now with my YouTube channel, that could happen at some point.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say I want fame. I already talked about this when I did my reaction to Gotham back in the day when it came out. Back in the day. But yeah, I don't really want to be famous. If it happens, it happens. But if fame is what I have, then I want to use it for good, not like personal gain or whatever. So.
I think that we're headed down the wrong road. Fake's real and they say real's fake woke. False prophets on these screens everywhere we go. But what did you expect when dumb people got smartphones? More memes, cool. Make it all the...
I'll never get tired of that reference.
Yeah. Dumb people got smartphones.
All the phones got smart, but the people got dumb.
Phones got smart, but the people so dumb. Oh. This song, by the way, hold on. This song actually came out before Fake Woke and Clown World. So... It's older. Yeah, older than those.
They songs. Just put it into words. I mean, a lot of us knew this before, about the woke culture and stuff. I mean, I've known about woke culture for a decade or longer. And he actually mentioned just in the last few years where the mainstream's gotten into this. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, like it was invented. Like when it started, it probably had a pretty noble cause, but what it turned into was just judging everybody by their race. And making excuses for certain races and no excuses for other races, and it ended up being way more divisive. But anyway, let's
go. Wait, one thing. He mentioned because you said something about just putting into words. Everyone knows that everyone's so dumb. The phones are smart. Like what dumb people got smartphones. But he said in the video I was talking about when he was with the other reactor guy, he said that it's like a thing where someone can tell you something and you don't listen, and then someone else that you admire more can tell you the same thing, but it means a whole new thing because it's from someone you admire.
I'm not taking advice from a dumbass.
Like exactly. So like he's like, and he also has this thing that he calls simple complexity. It's something so simple, but think about it, can be so complex.
Oh yeah, that's the truth. Like you could tell somebody something, and I can tell them the exact same thing, and it means more to them.
Yeah.
And that's just a matter of personal respect for somebody. All right.
Yeah. Let's go.
What did you expect when dumb people got smartphones? More memes cool, make it all a big joke. Crown your fake kings and let them sit up on your fake thrones. You're young now, but just wait until you grow old. When life gets real, you'll remember all these words I wrote. I went roam and walked multiple ways for 40 nights, 40 sleeps, yes, multiple days. In the desert, no food, water, searching for the answers. But you listen to these people who got nothing to say. You wouldn't know real if it slapped you right in the face. Ain't for the culture, I can tell by the shit you embrace. I'm in Gotham, but my mind's in a different place. So fuck your cosigns, money, and your radio play. I be shaking when I write my music. I've been anti-violent, but don't push me cause I just might do it. They won't give you no credit cause they know you'll use it. And that's what happens when the master starts fearing the student. In the city you a number, they don't see you as human.
There was one thing I noticed when there was a bar in there that he kind of combined, that I never caught until I heard him talk about it, was he says they don't give you no credit because they know you'll use it. And that's what happens when the master, like MasterCard, credit, debit, that's what happens when the master starts fearing the student. Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
I never caught that.
I never caught that. But he talks about, it's funny because he hits on stuff about being anti-violent, but don't push me. There's a funny thing about things today. A lot of people think they're peaceful because they choose to not be violent. And what those people fail to realize is that they're not peaceful, they're harmless. There's a big difference between being peaceful and harmless. A peaceful person is capable of great violence, but chooses not to engage in it. Unless it's a last resort or to defend themselves or somebody else. Somebody who never engages in violence and would never, like you could just do whatever you wanted to them, they still wouldn't defend themselves. That's a harmless person. So that's the difference. A lot of people mistake those things. I consider myself peaceful, but don't push me, and that's kind of what he says.
What he's saying.
You know, like I'll keep the peace, and I'll try my best to keep the peace. But you put me in a spot where I can't, and we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
So. We need more peaceful people, but capable to do what that needs to be done when the time comes.
Do it. They won't give you no credit because they know you'll use it. And that's what happens when the master starts fearing the student. In the city you a number, they don't see you as human. Just a puppet they replace for their games and amusement. In a city full of angels with the biggest influence, I see demons with the platform who just fucking abuse it. In Gotham, everybody knows everybody. If you ain't got a blue check, you ain't anybody. Redo, repeat, sleep, double tap, see, copy. Lost souls underwear, they're turning into dead zombies. Everywhere you look is plastic, all fabricated. Everything you seen on TV was exaggerated. Don't nobody see you till you get a
I mean, now that you've made that comment, that's that connection for
what comment?
The one you made earlier about somebody could tell you one thing that somebody else tell you the same thing, and now it means more.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this is basically showing you.
Yeah.
Like he's the same guy, but now he's got the blue check mark.
Yeah.
And they're clearly ragging Twitter.
Twitter. Oh yeah, you tweet. Why not be called tweeter? We already talked
about this.
Yeah,
but anyway, it's just funny because
back up.
Yeah, and all the platforms are really kind of like this. Like you said, demons with a platform. That's all he sees. Demons with a platform. What I was saying, I said this in another video where I could never be these people. Like we were talking about being famous. I don't think I could ever be famous because I don't push anything extreme. Like if you look at conservative and liberal news networks and their podcasts and their YouTube channels and all that stuff, you notice the people that have the most views are the people that push the farthest of the agenda, right? Because they need that extreme. They are clearly catering to their audience. And I would never do that. Like I'm always open-minded about anything and everything. And like to have rational discussions with things. Joe Rogan aside, because he's one of the more, he's the biggest probably right now. And he's pretty down to earth guy. He doesn't push a whole lot of that bullshit either way, but he's making waves right now because he's just not bowing to the mob that's after him. So anyway, but outside of that, when you look at other channels, they're like extreme one way or extreme the other. You're either all Trump or you are all, Biden. And it's just, I can't do that. That's all bullshit. I hate both. I just don't care for it.
I hate.
Anyway, rolling.
Let's go. All right,
Sleep, double tap, see, copy. Lost souls underwear, they're turning into dead zombies. Everywhere you look is plastic, all fabricated. Everything you seen on TV was exaggerated. Don't nobody see you till you get 1 million followers, and when you do, they treat you like you someone and
now
you
he's somebody. Yeah.
What do you do? How much money you make? Who do you know? What do you drive? Where do you stay? And while you answering those questions, they be calculating how much of it they can see themselves trying to come in and take. If you're fragile, don't you even try to come to this place. They gon' build you just to break you, then rebuild you to break. Let you reach your own limit, then heroically save. And that's exactly how Gotham turns you into a slave. In Gotham, everyone goes and they lose their souls cause they can't control. In Gotham, everyone lies aside for an eye, you will lose your minds. In Gotham, everyone Nobody's from here, but everybody comes here wanting to be famous till they realize the price of fame brings close everything that they once feared. Consumed by the algorithm, it becomes clear life's a simulation all controlled by a puppeteer. Blind people leading blind people, driving cars to a destination that is unclear while they can't steer. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4. Drugs, alcohol addiction, morgue, fake friends, women, gold digging as a sport. Who convinced you should live a whole life you can't afford? Nobody sees you, you're continuously ignored. Everybody wants fame, they don't care what it's for. They don't want to build theirs, they're just trying to take yours. This is dog eat dog in this messed up world. You think you need this place, but you don't. Happiness is not a physical place you call home. Did you ever wonder why you feel like you feel when you take that time away from your phone? Fake shit goes viral, we know this won't. They'll say they care, but we'll never show. Gotham isn't just a place, it's a mind state watered by the thoughts that manifest what you grow. In Gotham, everyone goes and they lose their souls cause they can't control. In Gotham, everyone lies aside for an eye, you will lose your minds. In Gotham, everyone goes and they lose their souls cause they can't control. In Gotham, living in Gotham, living in Gotham, living in Gotham, living in Gotham. Tell them how you feel cause I promise they won't call back. Everybody's in it for money, so it's all bad. Killing all my demons, I'm rapping this in all black. I ain't gotta prove nothing to God when they done nothing for me.
Man, that's one of my favorite songs. Civilians losing touch with reality.
I mean, go back to it. Go all the way back to it. I want to see that paper and pause it.
Dent tip lines. Hold on.
Dent tips line. Target city's dirty. It comes up too early. City's dirty. Cop. Problem. Yeah. Harvey Dent was the.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Man, I caught way more of the song this time, so maybe we need to start doing a second reaction to all of his songs. But part of it was with his tip on what he said earlier. It just that was kind of the theme throughout the whole thing. It just was really good. I like his sound. I do like Dax's sound. I like the sound of his voice. The beats are good. The chorus in this is really good.
Yeah.
It's a good song. It has a good message. And what I like most about these guys is most times they're trying to be positive, and they just call out all the bullshit.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's so much of it out there; it's unreal. And the thing is, these people, they thrive on it because they surround themselves into this echo chamber of the same thing. So they think that everybody must think this way because the 10 people that I interact with every day think this way. No, that's not how it is. Sorry. I mean, I've dealt with some of these people out there at my job, and it's just like I can't even comprehend how those thought processes enter somebody's brain. You know, it's just I just wasn't raised that way. I've never thought that way, so I look at them like I don't even understand your mentality. Like it doesn't even make sense to me. It has to be implanted.
No,
it's not natural. So, but anyway, love it. I'll do some more Dax again. Y'all are picking up. I think we've gotten a few more Dax viewers. I think
we have
because his views are picking
some
up.
Some of our views are up there. Like one of them has 1,000 views, which is the most 1.2K or something, which is the most the Dax videos have. Which, I mean, we obviously built our channel on Tom McDonald, but like, Dax videos are good too. I'm excited to see what both Tom and Dax do in the future because I'm sure they're gonna do more collabs at some point, like they did Propaganda. And blame the rapper. Also, by the way, that reminds me, I re-listened to Propaganda today because I haven't listened to it really since we did the reaction, and I was like, man, there's a lot more I didn't catch.
Yeah, I watched our video on it.
It's sad. It's a sad video, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's got some good stuff that I just didn't catch with the video and with the song. So, I think we do need to start doing something like this.
We need to watch him once, then do a video on it.
We need to listen to it first, then do a reaction.
He's just tougher to catch. I've gotten Tom down pretty good where I can catch most of what he says. Now it may not ring him up because they use so many analogies and they use so many language that could mean a couple different things. So you don't always think about every aspect of what they say right away.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing all of his words. But Dax, it's real tough for me to hear everything he says.
I feel like this one is one of his a lot more straightforward songs though. Like this whole song is an analogy, being Gotham, because he says Gotham's not a place, it's a mindset. When I watched that video of him kind of breaking it down a little bit, he said that these chains that he's tied to are representative of being trapped in his own thoughts and being trapped just by everything.
That's good.
And it's like Batman, he also plays Batman, so it's like him saving him from himself.
And that's what you have to do. No, that's real good there, Mace. That was a good pickup.
Yeah, like that's like the whole analogy, but in terms of the lyrics of the song, I feel like this one's a lot more straightforward than normal. He's saying that. What's one of the first things he says in the very beginning? Because one of my favorite parts of the song is sorry, now I'm rambling. I love this song though. I just love it so much. One of the first things he says, my favorite part is that first part where he's like, where they're dragging him. He's like, I think that we're headed down the wrong road. Fake's real, but they say real's fake. Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you expect when no people get smartphones? And it's like, more memes cool. Make it all a big joke. Crown your fake kings and let them sit up on their fake thrones. Man.
God, no, that's fire. Those fire lyrics.
You're young now, but just wait until you get old. It's just this whole song is a lot more straightforward than his other ones, but yeah, I think I love it. I just love this song.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. This is one of my favorites, and I listen to it daily, basically. So, anyways, I know I'm rambling. I'm turning into you, Dad, but I just have a lot more to say about this.
You got
one,
a lot of years and a big belly to go before you turn.
A lot of years, about a couple hundred years. Yeah.
I mean, on the positive side, you'll never be as old as me.
Well, I guess, yeah, technically that's true. All right. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please like, subscribe. I'm going to remember to actually upload this one. Let us know what you guys want to see us react to next. It doesn't have to be Dax or Tom McDonald. You can put other stuff, but
I want to do a Bryson Gray. We haven't done a Bryson Gray. I want to do a Bryson Gray. So maybe we're going to put that on the agenda here in the next week or two.
We'll have to see, because we might start filming our project soon.
That's true.
But we do need to get.
If we start on the project, that's going to
change reactions. By the way, so we'll give you guys a warning if we start doing the project, because that's going to change our reactions. So we may not. Well, I mean, we don't upload.
I think we were gonna just incorporate them in with the reactions. We'll keep doing the reactions.
It depends though how long it takes us to record it. It shouldn't take us that long. But we have to record it, edit it, and do all this stuff.
We can talk about that later.
All right. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the playlist. Please like, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Peace.